Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Dear student, hope you all be fine. I'm your today's teacher from IYS school. Dear student, before start our topic, first listen and follow the instruction carefully. Take out your PST textbook, pencil and rough copy. Note down important points. If you have any question, you can ask me at the end of the class by raising hand. During lecture, I will share a screen with you, so you can take screenshot. Do all work in your fair register. Use black pointer for question and blue ink pen for answer. Dear student, in previous lecture, we discussed the land and climate of Pakistan. Chapter number 4, page number 49, in which we discuss about the location of Pakistan, importance of Pakistan location, and physical features of Pakistan mountains. We discussed the north and northeastern mountains, Himalaya, the sub-Himalaya, Shivalik Hills, Lesser Himalayas, and Great Himalayas mountain ranges, the Ladakh mountain range, and the Karakoram mountain range, and the importance of the northeastern mountain range, page number 53. Okay, now we start our topic, or we continue our topic from page number 54, northwestern and western mountains. The first topic in the Hindu Kush mountain range. In the northwest, there is a mountain range called Hindu Kush. Most part of the high Hindu Kush range, eastern Hindu Kush range, are located in the northern Pakistan and Afghanistan. This range is also present in desert Yasin Valley and Ishkoman in Pakistan northern. The mountain take off from the western side of Pamir Plateau, which is located to the west of the Karakoram. The great part of this range is situated in Afghanistan. Kashmir is the highest peak with a height of 7,690 meters. These mountains are covered with snow during the winter. The Hindu Kush is an 800-kilometer long mountain range that stretches through the Afghanistan from the central to the northern Pakistan and into Tajikistan. It forms the western section of the Hindu Kush Himalaya region and is the westernmost extension of Pamir Mountains, the Karakoram and Himalaya. These mountains are the source of stopping the several cold winds blowing from the Central Asia. They cannot reach the Pakistan, plain of Pakistan and save the people from the intense cold. The Trachmir is located in Chitral, is highest point of the Hindu Kush. Now, second is the Kohe Safed range. This mountain range is between the Khyber Pass and the Kurram Pass. Much of its Pakistan is very small part in Afghanistan. The Kohe Safed range has an east and western trend and raised to the average heights of the 3,600 meters. It is located to the south of the Kabul River. These mountains lie in the east-west direction. They are called Safed O, means white mountain, because their peaks are often covered with snow. It is known that the river Kuram lays to the south of the range, and the Kuram Pass provided a route into the Afghanistan. At the end of Kuram Pass, the Kut Valley is located. The valley is spotted with springs and number of limestone ridge with the help of irrigation and the valley farm. Wheat, rice and sugarcane are cultivated there. Another valley in this region, the Vale of Peshawar, located to the south of Kabul River. This river Kabul and Sawad drain of the Vale of Peshawar. It is a fertile plain irrigated by the canals taken from the Vats Dam in on the river Kabul. Its range up to 4,761 meters above the sea level. Next is Waziristan Hill. The area between the Koram Pass and Gomal Pass is known as the Waziristan Hills. There are the between Kuram Pass and Gomal Pass is known as the Waziristan Hill with the average height of 1500 to 3000 meter. There three rivers Gomal, Kuram and Tochi flow through these passes. The Waziristan Hills located between the Kuram and Gomal rivers. They lie in a highly zone along with the Kohe Safed range. These hills form the rampart between Pakistan and Afghanistan. The Banu Valley is located to the east of the West Waziristan Hills, Banu near the Tuchi Pass and Dera Ismail Khan near the Gomal Pass. Both are important town and military center. The Banu Valley is low-lying basin bordered by these hills mountain and drained by the stream. The valley has deposit and clay brought down by the stream. The Kuram Dam on the Kuram River is the main source of irrigation of water. Next is the Kekar Ranges. It lay on the south range and along with the western edge of the lower valleys. These are low dry mountains on their south follow Thap and Lyari River, which ultimately fall in the Arabian Sea near Karachi. The highest point in this range is Korak. Kaitar mountain range are located in the Sindh and Balochistan ranges. This range extends southward for nearly 300 km from Mula River, Balochistan to the Cape Murray, west of the Karachi, on the Arabian Sea. The maximum altitude of the Kaitar range that is the present in the Sindh is almost 7,056 feet above the sea level, which makes it Sindh's highest peak. This range is present a few miles northwest of the Gorak Hills station. Now, the Suleiman Ranges. Its big, it is occupied the northeastern part of the province in the Zob, Loralai, and Kohal, Barkin, and Mashakal districts. Takht Suleiman is the highest peak, which is the 3,443 meters. It is begin to the south of the river Gomal. Its highest peak is Takht Suleiman, the 3,487 meter above the sea level. The most important river of this region is the Bolan River and follow through the Bolan Pass. This pass connects Quetta with Sibbi. Quetta is an important cantonment area situated at the end of Bolan Pass. A railway line passes through this area. Quetta then goes to the Iran. Our next topic is plateau. Okay, first we discuss the plain areas. Okay, plain areas. The plain areas of Pakistan have been divided into parts. Number one, upper Indus, and number two, lower Indus. River Indus is the largest river of our country. This river is after orienting from the lake of Mansurur on the Tibet, passing through this Himalayas, entered Pakistan territory near Gilgit. In this upper region is a number of the streams joined it, but the latter stage, some of the western territory make it more huge and vast in the volume and speed in western territories, and the rivers Sabat, Panchkor, Kabul, Kurram, Torchi, and Komalbola. All the plains of our country have exit of the sediment of the bulk of the river Indus and its tributes. The whole of the Indus plain can be subdivided into three parts: the upper Indus plain, the lower Indus plain, and the deltic plain. The upper Indus plain, from the point of the junction of eastern tributaries of the river Indus, is known as the upper Indus plain. It includes most of the area of Punjab province. The upper Indus plain has height from 180 meters to 300 meters. The northeastern part is comparatively high, although the most of the plain areas extracted by the soil which blocked by the river. The water of eastern tributaries are in the Indus, namely Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi river fall into the Indus near the Mithankot. This the part of the Indus plain above the Mithankot is called the upper Indus plain. This area of Punjab province, the upper Indus plain, has the height from the 180 meter to 300 meter, and five big rivers of Punjab drain this plain and cover with the available soil, but some dry hills known as the Kirana Hills appear near the Sargodha, Chiniot and Sangla. Due to the low rainfall, agriculture is not possible. Therefore, one of the greatest canal system of the world is operating in this land, which produce wheat, rice, sugarcane, cotton, corn, pulses, and each large quantities. The general slope of the land is from the southwest, the northern part of the floodplain, the problematic areas made by the numerous streams and territories. See the screen. There is a blue line. You will see the blue line. These lines are show the upper Indus and lower Indus. In the Punjab, you will see the Kanpur, Ravi, Jhelum, Chenab stream, and these areas are included in the upper Indus, and the lower Indus is in its Sindh, the blue lines. Okay, Khairpur, Dadu, Nawabshah, Tando, Adam, Mirpur, Fas, Tando, and these blue lines are lower and upper Indus. Now we move to the lower Indus plain. We discuss about the Punjab area, okay, the upper Indus, and the lower area, the lower Indus plain. Mithankot is known as the junction of Indus River and its eastern tributaries beyond the Mithankot. River Indus follow along the carries not only its own water but also that its strength western tributaries where the following from the province of the Sindh. It becomes the several kilometers wide, especially during the flood season. Flood season. This river Indus flow very slowly and still carry its a large deposit its bed, thereby the rising of the level sandy plains. The land on either side, therefore protected by the construction of the pattern, but sometime number of difficulties have been faced during the flood season. The lower Indus plain from the upper Indus plain because of the structure, the lower Indus plain has been formed by changing course of single great river and the deposit are the comparatively recent origin. The lower Indus plain situated between the left bank of the Indus and the third desert in in the level of the plain. It is more productive, but rainfall is a very low. Agriculture activity cannot be performed without the irrigational facilities. The areas situated on the western side of the Indus are comparatively less fertile, and most of the area lying on the north of Indus River have been suffering from the waterlogging and salinity. The Indus Delta. The Indus Delta being near the Thatta, Sindh and River Indus. Thatta, Sindh and the River Indus. Okay. Itself, number of branches join the water of Arabian Sea, which cover being area 36 to 45 kilometer. It's submerged during the tide. It has a mangrove forest and the old deltic land in the during high tide in the mangrove swamps. The old deltic land in the south are being reclaimed of the canal Ghulam Muhammad barrages. Still, most of the area lower in the plain are barren and wasteland. The plain included the area of Mithanpur Junction and this eastern distributor to Thatta. It is travel, the plain area fertile. The agriculture activities are limited. The northwest area of the plain suffering from the water logging. The plain form the major part of the lower Indus. Rodi Bridge. This is the in the screen. This is a Rodi Bridge of the limestone. It is the most of our outstanding features. Okay. Now we discuss about the desert of Pakistan. First we desert of Pakistan. Okay. The the major desert of Pakistan are the major desert of Pakistan are the Thar Desert, Cholistan Desert, and Thar and Naran Desert. The major desert of Pakistan, third, Cholistan, third, Karan. Third desert is the largest among all the mostly fall under the territory of the Sindh province. The Cholistan Desert, locally known as the Ruri Constitution of the southeastern region of Punjab. Third desert is the third largest desert in Pakistan. Third desert is located in the district of Miawali and Muzaffargarh and Dera Ghazi Khan. 3/4 of its area composed of huge or the most of its area has been irrigated. The area between the river Indus, Jhelum, is known as the Sindh Sagar Dobe in the included the Miawali, Sarkota, Muzaffarabad and Dera Ghazi Khan district in the province of Punjab. These areas are called the third desert. Cholistan Desert, the south border of area of Bhavalpur division is known as the Cholistan. In fact, the part of Rajputna Desert situated in the Cholistan in India. Due to the shortage of rain, these areas have been become dry and barren. It covers sand dune and cluster of the thorny bushes and Thar and Nara Desert. This desert This desert area of the Thar and Nara is located border areas of Khairpur, south and eastern of the district part, Tharparkar, Umarkot, Sangla. In fact, there is an extension of the Rajasthan desert of India. It is not drained by the panel of streams. And next is the Chaghi and Karan desert. The northwestern district of Chaghi and Karan, Balochistan, extremely dry and the most sparsely populated with a density of 4 people per kilometer. Coastal area is also included in the dry area. Pakistan is about 1050 square kilometer long coastal area with the coast between the border Iran and Hub River. Is called the Makran Coast. It's the 500-meter the long part of the called the Sindh Coast is length 200 meter. It is located between the hub and delta. Okay, now take out page number 55. Take out page number 55, plateau. Plateau is a flat surface that is situated at high plateau height. Plateaux are usually rocky surface and large rivers do not pass through them. They are the seldom fertile but very often contain mineral resources. We have the two plateau, the Potawar Plateau, north of the salt range of the area of the Rawalpindi, Jhelum, Mianwali districts are known as the Potwar Plateau. These areas have been uneven surface. The height of this plateau are varies from the 300 to 600 meter above the sea level. A large part of the plateau being dissected and rubble. The action of the running water represented as the varied of the landscape. The salt range is also started from the Tilla Jogan in the river Jhelum and the spread a few and it is river the near the Tilla Jogan and spread the district Jhelum, Mianwali, Rawalpindi and some part of the Islamabad surface of these areas uneven. Height of the plateau range is 300 meters to 600 meters. The main rivers in the sea are Son and Haro. Oil and other minerals are found at the various places of these areas. These are the important rivers are the mostly followed during the rainy season. Thus, due to the scanty of the rainfall and uneven surface, these areas are not suitable for agricultural activities. But most of the minerals of our country, such as the mineral oil, coal, limestone, iron, found in the Potwar Plateau. Balochistan Plateau. The plateau lay to the west of the Suleiman and the Khetar mountains like the Potwar. These ranges is a range of the Tuba Kakkar and Chagi in the north of the separate from the Afghanistan. Its height is between the 650 meter. Among the range, the high peak is Ziyarat and the Muslim Bagh and stand as the highest point. Their height is approximately 2,133 meters, the south of the plateau range of Makran. Their only rivers importance are the Zob, which follow into the Gomal into the north, and Pirori, Hangol, and Dasht, which follow into the Arabian Sea in the south. There is only river in the importance of Zob, which follow in the Gomal in the north, in the Pirori, Hangol, and Dasht, which follow into the Arabian Sea in the south of the contain the valuable deposit of coal, iron, chromite, and other minerals. These are receive a small amount of rainfall. There is a scarcity of water, so due to the shortage of water and uneven surface, these are not suitable for cultivation. In few areas of Quetta, Pashin, cultivation of the various crops is possible with the help of Kare's irrigation system, but sheep's reign in the major occupation of the people of living region. Kare's is the underground channel of water supply system in Balochistan. Okay. Our next topic is climate. Okay, climate. Climate. Climate is a generally of the day, a generalization of the day to day, whether the condition over the large period of time, period usually 30 years. Its habit of the weather of place observed or over considerable period about the 11 to 40 years. Weather refer to the atmospheric condition, temperature, rainfall, humidity, wind, and pressure of the air any place for the short period of time. The condition of weather is temporary and many changes any moment. Climatically, Pakistan, located in the north of the Tropic of Cancer, possesses a great range of diversity from the some of the hottest in the world in the Jacobabad and Sipi district and the snowy cold of the Ladakh and Balochistan along the coastal belt. The climate modified by the sea breeze. Pakistan is on the margin of the monsoon climate. The long-lasting condition of weather is a particular area such as the air pressure, temperature, humidity, rainfall, termed as the climate of area. The average the average January temperature in the plain of Pakistan is 4 centigrade and the maximum temperature of the same month is 24 centigrade, whereas the minimum temperature in the month of June July in 30 centigrade. Maximum temperature in the same month is 48 centigrade. The maximum temperature Sibi and Jacobaz is about the 40 centigrade. Southern Punjab of Sindh experience hot desert type of climate. Summer being very hot and winter fairly warm. Rainfall is very northwestern part of the Balochistan. Fog occurs during the winter season and the remains of for the week in the upper Sindh, central Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab. Monsoon occurs in the summer from the month of June till September in almost whole Pakistan. Thus, storms occur during the summer month with the peak of the May-June. They are locally known as Andhi. These dust storms are quite violent. Dust storm during the early summer indicate the arrival of the monsoon, with the dust storm in the autumn indicate the arrival of the winter. Heat waves occurs during May, June, especially in the southern Punjab, central Balochistan, and interior Sindh. Recently, a heat stroke in Karachi killed nearly 1,500 people. Hydrological power is renewable resources which benefit Pakistan a lot. About 4% of the land of Pakistan is covered with the forest. The forest of Pakistan main source of food, lumber, paper, fuel, wood, latex, medicine, as well as use for purpose of wildlife conservation. Now, with Pakistan is divided into the three part of climatic region. Number one, subtropic continental highland, subtropical continental plateau, subcontinental plateau lowland, and fourth one is subtropical coastland. The climatic zone of Pakistan extends from the 24 degree north about 37 degree north. Its western border lay close to the 62° east. It is northeastern border extend about the 74° east, while the Kashmir extend to the 80° east. To the north, the west of Pakistan lay the lofty mountain ranges of the Pir Panjal, the Greater Himalaya, and the Karakoram range. Punjab and Sindh are very hot in summer and winter are pleasant. Climatic division of Pakistan are highland, lowland, and coastal land. First, we discuss highland areas. Northern areas, cold winter, mild summer, and rainfall in all season. It is include Pakistan North mountain ranges. Okay, we will continue on tomorrow. Okay, we end our topic here. We will continue our topic climate on tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask. First, now I give you a home task. Okay, take a screenshot. Question, yes, in previous class I give you only 4 questions. Now, question number 5, write 4 importance of the northern eastern mountain ranges. On page number, you can find the answer on page number 53. Question number 6, write 4 points about the Hindu Kush mountain range. You can find the answer on page number 54. Question number 6, write 4 points about the Hindu Kush mountain range. Okay. Question number 7, write one paragraph about the Hindu Kush mountain. Okay. Question number 9, write the name of the northwestern and western mountain. Name only. Write one paragraph about Burdwara Plateau and one paragraph about the Balochistan Plateau. Okay. Question number 12. Now question number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, 12. Only 12 question, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 question is your home task. Or do all your work in a fair copy. Okay, thank you and Allah Hafiz.